What is up, guys? Scott here. Playing MLB The Show 20. So yeah, guys. Welcome. It is a bit laggy, but hopefully sooner rather than later I'll get that sorted.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are going to face Road to the Show, actually. We've already got a Road to the Show series going. So let's go.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We're going to play until we get up to the major leagues, or to at least double A. I'm hitting 545.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Scott Jones. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out. Coming to the plate now, J.C. Milan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
And that's the end of the second, bottom of the second, with nobody out. Oh, sorry, 2 out now.
Now in the box,
and I'm on third.
Mesa, runner in scoring
So
position.
fingers crossed, hopefully.
On the ground to third. Throw to the plate.
And I'm out.
Tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Now at the plate, Scott Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single.
And he tries for the backhand, reaches third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
So we're up 1-0 currently, bottom of the fourth. 1-2.
100%. Not trying
He's
to
out.
do too much.
First out of the bottom of the
Quiet
fourth.
moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ferrar Encarnacion.
So we've got another 1-2 coming up.
Out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Alex.
The 1-2.
And he goes down swinging for the second out.
Into the box.
0-2 now.
Mesa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
And that's the bottom of the fourth time. We are going to the top of the fifth inning. 1-0. The Struckers are up. Tristan Louise, Carlos Leo, and Alex Bettinger. but we are bottom of the sixth now. On 2 for 2.
2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line
Near the
towards center
liner,
field.
and
Hermanson
I'm
is
out.
there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Scott Jones is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
We're going to ignite this now. We're going to go.
First offering on its way. Hard
Big
hit ball to
cheese.
short. And that's the first out.
Hey, a great win for
And
these
we
guys
lose.
as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup.
We are 2 and 4 at the moment.
Biloxi Shuckers and the Sam Snare will be on
Sam
the bump
Snare
for
is our
game 2
pitcher.
of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on.
We've got a good chance
But I
to
think
go
if this
from
guy
the
can
lead
have
now.
2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That's in there. Base hit. Brigman is on his way home.
Yes,
Run
we got at
comes
least one
across
run
to
across,
score, and
so
they
we're
jump
1-0.
ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Offered at and missed.
I'm
Here's the throw.
dead.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now digging in for his
We're going to drive in around 2 out.
Jones, he's got
Bottom
a
of the
chance
third.
to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field.
And I'm out.
Is there,
That's
and he
it.
puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning
I'm going to
number
eat
4.
this, see
And the
how we
visiting
eat
club
it.
leads it 2-1.
Ooh, got a subscriber. Thank you to the subscriber who
Ready for another
subscribed.
shot now. Scott Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Digging in, Ferrar Encarnacion. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And
Right
that's
here,
through
easy,
into
easy.
left, a base hit.
I'm out. Oh no, I'm safe.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Second baseman, JC Milan.
The 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first is in time, but
Yes.
meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in, Scott Jones, and their runners at the corners now.
Scott Jones.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets
That's all
on
right.
by. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he's safe.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Runners off for second. Reined in. One there.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
But an offline feed to the pitcher, and they can't complete the turn. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Thanks for the 2
and
years.
the visitors are out in front here, 9-4. Standing in, Scott Jones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Going back is the right fielder.
Yes!
Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Elevated heater.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Shuckers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Final line score for our ball game. For the victorious down, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Braxton Garrett gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Striding into the box, Scott Jones. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Scott Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly.
Okay, let's do this.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short.
Come on, you're down, you're down.
And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
So it was a swinging strike 3. J.C. Milan is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
The center fielder, number 32, Victor Mesa.
Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, a double play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Now to the plate, Scott Jones. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready once again, J.C. Milan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full, and the visitors are out in front here, 1-0. Into the box now, Scott Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here we go. Hey, brother man, no one better here. Hey, no one better right here.
Hey, coach up right here. Here we go, one time like a big dog. All right, boy, all right, here we go. Come on, sitting on something here. Don't be afraid, let it fly, one time.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's down
Let's
into
go.
left center for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Hero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hairston backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So digging in now, Victor Mesa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jacksonville came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Robert Duggar gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Chad Smith hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. Go. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edward Cabrera is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Scott Jones. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Scott Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Stepping into the box, J.C. Milan. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
Milan.
Hey, let it rip one time. Leave it right here.
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, great job.
And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Coming to the plate now, Bryson Brigman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Jones over at second, Milan at first with no out. Now both runners on the move. Hit softly on the ground to third, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in, Santiago Chavez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
So stepping in, Scott Jones, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go on, go 2, go 2.
He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping in, J.C. Milan, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now the runner's trying for third. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before... Digging in and looking for more, Scott Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Scott Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slam anybody?
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And back to first safely he goes. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping in, J.C. Milan. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gatewood is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
I'm going to end it here, guys.